Everyone could use a little more sleep. That's why we created Hatch Baby Rest, a nightlight and sound machine controlled by your phone. Rest is designed using the latest scientific research, with hues that promote healthy circadian rhythms, and white noise proven to aid sleep. Fully customizable and programmable to your child's sleep schedule, Rest will grow with you from bassinet to big girl bed, from midnight feeding sessions with your baby to okay to wake for your toddler. Play with patterns and interchangeable designs to match your nursery. Hatch Baby Rest is reinventing bedtime to help get your family on a healthy sleep schedule. Here's to more restful nights. Meet the Hatch Baby family. Grow, listen, rest.
Do you remember what it's like to get a full night's sleep? If you have a baby, you likely don't. Because as a parent, you're up all night worrying and checking to see if your baby's okay. This is Daisy. She's 5 months old. Some of her favorite activities are giggling and drooling, which I admit is fairly standard baby stuff. She should be falling asleep right about now. But there's no need to worry. This is Owlet Smart Sock 2, the newest version of the world's smartest sock. It brings clinically proven tech into your home, gently wrapped around your baby's foot in a comfortable little sock to give you the right information at the right time. It uses pulse oximetry technology, a sensor and a little red light to silently keep watch over your baby while she sleeps. You might even get a little sleep yourself. Now, how much is that worth to you? Owlet is a proven technology you can trust so that you can rest easy too. The Smart Sock connects over Bluetooth to the base station, which glows green to let you know that everything's all right. It's also designed to notify you if your baby's heart rate or blood oxygen levels go out of the preset zones. It will also send this information to your phone over Wi-Fi so you can check in and know she's sleeping soundly without getting out of bed. And even if your Wi-Fi goes down, the sock and base station are still designed to notify you. Owlet will be there with your baby all through the night. A valuable resource for sleepless parents. With Owlet, you'll be able to spend less time worrying and more time sleeping, so you can keep up with all of the playing, laughing, and growing. And some magical morning, you'll be able to celebrate a full night's sleep again as a family. Owlet. Rest assured, get your Owlet Smart Sock today.
Being a new parent is exhilarating and exhausting. It's full of wonder and worry.
You know, you never know what to do with a newborn when you bring them home.
This whole experience about being a mom is unlike anything anybody can prepare you for.
We developed the Smart Changing Pad to make it easy to track your baby's weight, feedings, diaper changes. All the information syncs to your phone, so you can see how your baby is growing. Tell how much your baby nurses during a feeding, and keep track of how much your baby's sleeping.
I was really anxious about whether I was making enough milk, but after using the Smart Changing Pad, it showed me that I was actually producing more milk nursing than I was pumping. I was so relieved.
Checking my baby's weight as part of our regular routine gives me comfort that my baby's okay.
Since my babies were born, I tracked pretty much everything. Diaper changes, how long they slept, how much they ate, and what's great about the Hatch Baby app is it keeps it all in one place.
I just went back to work and I was really worried about the transition. But then when I got a notification at work, it made me feel connected to him again.
You'll know your baby's growing. You'll know your baby's healthy. And that means more time for the good stuff. The Smart Changing Pad from Hatch.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Baby Line Baby Food Maker and Bottle Warmer. It's compact, it's really nicely designed, it's extremely efficient, and it couldn't be easier to warm your bottles or make your own homemade baby food. Let me show you some of the parts and some of the features at the same time. This is the lid. I activated it by just pulling back and lifting. This is an adapter, and you're going to use this when you're using more narrow bottles. And it's nice because it stores right in the lid so you won't lose it. Here inside, what we're going to show you is the measuring cup. This large size of the measuring cup has measure markings, and you look in the instruction manual and you follow that, and you'll know exactly how much water to use when you're going to be making your food. So the large side here is for food, and then when you turn it over, the smaller side here with this large hole and a smaller hole in the middle is meant to be used when you're measuring water to warm your baby bottles. So like I mentioned, it's a bottle warmer. In the back here is where you're going to put your bottle. After you measure your water using the measuring cup, you would pour it in here. Then you would put the bottle in. And today I'm using a narrow bottle, so we need to use the adapter. Just going to put that right in there, and then what you would do is you would turn it on steam. In the front, you'll notice it lit up when I turned it to steam. And what will happen is the bottle will warm, and when it's done, it will automatically turn off, but you should also turn it to the up button, upside to off when you're done. And then all you need to do is remove the bottle, feed your baby, and you're all done. Now, I also said that this is a baby food maker, and you'll notice in the front it has a large capacity work bowl, and that is 4 cups. The lid has a nice seal in the top. You'll notice how it went on. It's very snug, and that's really important so that you don't get any splatters or spills, and also aids in better steaming. Some of the other features include in this 4-cup work bowl is that it has a chopping blade. And you just lift it up to remove it, and you push it down to engage it to lock it into place. When you're done cooking your baby food and pureeing it, it's nice because when you're pouring your food, say, into an ice cube tray to store the food for use later, the blade stays right locked in place. The other important things for moms to know is that all of the pieces and parts that come in contact with your baby food or your bottle warmer are all BPA free. So when we're going to make food, today I'm going to show you how we're going to make some carrots. And carrots are something that a lot of babies eat. So it's fun, it's colorful, it's also sweet, so they like it. So what we're going to do is first we're going to measure out the water using the measuring cup like I mentioned. Now this happens to take 225 milliliters. So we're just going to fill that up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pour it right into the chamber. Store the cup, lift the lid. Now I'm going to put the carrots in here. And I cut them up a little bit beforehand. And I believe when you steam the carrots, it takes approximately 20 minutes. So I'm going to put the lid on, start the machine by turning it on steam. And what we're going to do is we're going to check back in 20 minutes, and I'm going to show you what else you need to do to make your baby food. So now that our carrots are done steaming, it's simple and easy to finish the process. All we're going to do is turn the knob to the chop function, and we're going to do it a couple of times to get it started. And then we're just going to hold it on. So it's nice and smooth. The nice thing too about when you're steaming it in the baby food maker is that all of that water that has all the important nutrients in it stays in there, and it gets incorporated with the baby food as it's being mixed. So the nice thing about this too is I'm going to show you how to do this. I like to tell people when you make a big batch of baby food, as we have done here, you can do 2 things to store it. You can obviously use it right away and feed your baby, or what you can do is put it in ice cube trays. And when you put it in the ice cube trays, it's a perfect little serving for the baby. So when you, have lots of extra vegetables, you can make a nice big batch of carrots or string beans or whatever your baby prefers. Just store it, like I said, by putting it in this ice cube trays, and then you can have it for use later. The other thing that's nice to do too is if you like to recycle any type of baby jar, what you can do is reuse them by putting your own baby food in them. So there you have it. It couldn't be easier or simpler to make homemade baby food that you know exactly what's in it for your baby with the Cuisinart bottle warmer and baby food maker.